Finally, Shaliwa breaks up with Mo. I've been rooting for her to do this for the longest time, and finally she gathers the courage to do so. So finally, she breaks up with a young man. Let me first welcome you to the channel. My name is Bevelyn. Let me say also with that, because of copyright issues, I'm not going to be posting snippets or using excerpts of the series I'm talking about in this review. We are just going to make do with their pictures, so you know what, bear with me. Shaliwa did not know that she is someone who would not be able to forgive a partner who, cheats on her. She didn't have that realization until Mohammed cheated on her. And so it was kind of difficult for her to, wrap her head around the whole situation, try to make it work. And it wasn't working. It wasn't working. I was wondering when she would break up with Mo. And she has finally broken up with a young man. And this time for good. I hope they're not going to do some skirmishes and then bring them back together. I hope not. Because the young lady, ever since Mo cheated, she's never had peace of mind. She's never had peace of mind. She's not been able to deal with it. I mean, she said it. Mo was a moral compass. She never expected him to do something like this, something so out of character. So it just hit her by surprise. It just, hit her out of the blue. She was not expecting that kind of a thing from Mohammed. And so finally getting the courage to do this in an 8-minute conversation at the very end, I think Shaliwa deserves some, applause. Come to even think of it, season 7 is not the only season that Mohammed's family has shown that they don't want a Christian in their family. They don't want Shaliwa for Mohammed. This is not the first time, but Shaliwa wasn't this troubled. She wasn't this moved. She wasn't this worried about it. Okay, she wasn't this worried. It all started when Mohammed cheated, and when Mohammed cheated and then they broke up, she didn't really process, the breakup, the infidelity, and then she met Kwame, and then the abuse also started. So she's now trying to, deal with everything that happened to her, and she's back in a relationship with the one who cheated on her. So it's a lot for her. She has to take her time to process every single thing. And it's now just, hitting back at her. So she just really needs time to heal, think about herself, just process everything that she's going through and be able to move on with her life. So Mohammed's family has always stated that they are not in for Shaliwa. And at the time, Mo will, assure her that don't worry, everything will be fine, and she'll be all bubbly and all that. Now our bubbly Shaliwa is missing in this season 7. I mean, the lady was always bubbly, always bubbly. She was like this light and life in the series, but now she's all moody, emotional, kind of depressed. She always needs a therapist and stuff. So I mean, she calling up the relationship was a good thing, was a step in the right direction, and I hope that they really go their separate ways, because it's really not going to work. Look at what happened at the dinner. I mean, she was sitting right there, and they were like, "Is this what Mohammed left the other lady for?" I mean, just right under your nose. And Mohammed's sister made a comment that if Mohammed was really serious about Shaliwa, he should have come to them early on. I think they would have been able to help. I mean, the sisters, they would have been able to help. But at this point where, they are they've made up their minds 100%, they are not going to, back down. And for Mohammed to leave Shaliwa and go with his father without any communication, leaves the young lady there, and she goes home by herself. Mohammed, since season 1, he's been this childish kind of a character, and he's still the same. I mean, no correct partner, no partner in her right senses, his or her right senses, will applaud you for coming to tell them that, you know what, because my family is against you, I no longer have family. It's you over them. No way. And as Shaliwa said, some years to come, you are going to resent her, leaving your family and expecting me to applaud you. Like, what kind of burden are you putting on Shaliwa? What kind of burden was Mo trying to put on Shaliwa? So that she walks around with a guy who she's already not really sure about, and this same guy has, abandoned his family because of her. No partner in her right or is her right senses will applaud you for this. So Mo, this your big boy move is kind of late, and it's really not the right one. It's so not the right step. Now let's move on to Darren, Midi, and Tiwa. Why did Darren barge into Mide's house like that? Let's forget about she interrupting Mide and Tiwa. Why did she barge into the house like that? You don't barge into anybody's house like that, even if it's your brother. And so, for Christ's sake, he's a married man with a child. You don't barge into anybody's house like that without knocking. Even if she had knocked, Tiwa would have still gone to open the door and would have still been an interruption. So what was the point of just opening the door as if you're entering your bedroom or you're entering your bathroom or you're entering your washroom? Like, who does that? I was so pissed. I was like, no, it's not even about she interrupting me and Tiwa. No, not at all. Just barging in because it's your brother's home. You don't do that. No way. You don't do that. I didn't like that scene. I did not like it. Don't go barging into people's homes because they are relatives or because they are family. You don't do that anywhere. Namide tells Tiwa what Grace told him in episode 2. I can't wait to get into bed with you. Tells Tiwa about it. In the first place, should he have told Tiwa about it? And in the second place, as I said in my episode 2 review, perhaps it was just a figure of speech. As even Mide said in episode 3, okay, maybe it was just, making a figure of speech, referencing what Darren said, that once you're in bed with us, we are partners, so you can come here anytime. But then, it's something that would obviously be on your mind, no matter what, if it's a figure of speech or if it was a joke or not. So Mide tells Tiwa, and Tiwa is like, who is trying to come for my man? And really, I agree with Tiwa. It was unprofessional for Grace to say that. But then to my question again, do you think it was right for Mide to, tell Tiwa? Tiwa wants to join the meeting. She might make a big deal out of it. Would she, would Mide telling her, cause them to lose these big accounts they want to, expand their business in South Africa? Or it was right for Mide to tell Tiwa? I mean, Mide is saying that, if you're uncomfortable, I would have people join the meeting so that there's nothing, going on. But mom is like, not at all. Somebody will come and take my husband away from me. So that she's going to join the meeting, and let's see how that goes in episode 4. Hopefully, she doesn't cause her just like almost anger towards the young lady. It doesn't cost them too much. And we'll see when Coco goes to school for the first time. And hey, she wants to be part of a gang. She wants to be part of the big boys. She wants to bang bang. She wants to G with the big boys. Anyway, so she goes to school, and this friend that she met, I thought she was a correct friend. All of a sudden, she says she's telling her that, what, if you want to be popular, you just need to throw parties. And she's going to throw parties. Well, she's going to throw parties in episode 4. And I cannot wait for Mama Tiwa's reaction when she gets to the house. In fact, when maybe she comes earlier than Wosie's thinking. Hey, I just can't wait for the confusion that's going to happen in episode 4 with Wosie organizing a party. You go to school for the first semester, you don't even know everybody yet, and you put on your class page, party at Wosie's house this Friday. She has a house. I didn't know that, so I think that's just all about it for the episode 3. Shaliwa calling off the relationship with Mohammed, step in the right direction. No two ways about that. She made the right decision. Mohammed should also, try to just focus on himself, heal, and, try to move on. Darren, don't barge into someone's house like that. And my question again, did Mide do well, by telling Tiwa what Grace told him? That's going to save their marriage. Is that going to save their marriage or not? And would Tiwa do something that may affect, their business or this account or this expansion in South Africa? And what are your thoughts? What are expectations for Wosie's house party on Friday in the next episode? Leave all these answers in the comment section, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, do take care. Do also like this video, subscribe, be part of my family, and I'll see you again with another review. Bye.